Going into your almanac for your Tuesday, we saw 34 degrees on Valentine's Day, 19 for your low, so above average for this time of the year by 14 for the low, 9 for the high, only 9 degrees off the record of 43 degrees set back in 1984. And when it comes to the amount of daytime, we're actually up to 10 hours and 23 minutes, and those numbers are going to continue to get longer and longer now as we get deeper into the month of February, eventually into March. But looking at today's highs, we sure have fallen thanks to that cold front, only making our way into those 20s, 23 in Munising, 26 in Escanaba, 25 in Iron Mountain. Struggling just to get to 20 degrees was Houghton and fell short at 19, 25 in Ontonagon. Good news is going into tomorrow, we will begin to see a little bit of that warm up, and it really begins to take full force on Friday. What's really keeping those temperatures down besides the cold front was also those winds mostly coming out of a northwesterly direction. So that's allowing a lot more of that colder air to really just settle in for the next couple of hours before it really begins to make somewhat of a retreat as we go into your Thursday. But right now out of the northwest at 10 in Houghton, 7 in Ironwood, a little bit stronger as you go towards the east though, 13 in Escanaba, more out of the west at 16 in Munising. And looking into the next couple of days, that's really the main story. The temperatures are really going to begin to warm up, but also we're going to have a good amount of sunshine. So take advantage of the outdoors, especially this upcoming weekend. Probably going to be the best weekend we've had all year long as we started now 2017. So make sure to enjoy it because we could also be breaking some record highs. We could be flirting with some 50s, especially the further south you go. So it is likely that we could see something broken by the time it's all said and done throughout the weekend going into your Monday. By tomorrow, though, the snow that we did have back on Tuesday actually became a snowstorm, impacting a good portion of the Northeast, especially New England, especially the state of Maine. And by then, tomorrow will be already affecting parts of the Canadian Maritimes of Nova Scotia. For us, on the other hand, that warm air that was stuck in the plains today will make its way towards the Great Lakes tomorrow. And really on Friday, that's really when it begins to become more noticeable outside, and then on Saturday it really just begins to skyrocket altogether. So decreasing clouds for Thursday and Friday, a lot more sun on Saturday and Sunday. That's really going to allow that warmth to really expand, and you can already see within the FUTURECAST how the clouds continue to break apart, a little more sunshine making its way through, but overall we'll have partly cloudy skies for both Thursday and Friday, more sunny skies on Saturday and Sunday. But overall, you can't complain with that weather, especially with what we saw back in the month of January with all that fog coming in. Snow accumulations when it came for yesterday on Tuesday, overall very light. Overall looking at throughout the entire area between 1 to 3 inches. Good news, some of that snow will begin to melt in the next couple of days. Tonight, 14 degrees. Any snow showers we are seeing going to be affected on early, but still going to be a bit breezy. Winds out of the northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Those winds will continue to relax more as we go into your Thursday, only coming out of the east at 5. And that's going to allow for that warm trend to really slowly begin to funnel in as high pressure begins to become more of a dominant force all throughout the Midwest. Closer look into your day planner, we are going to start out in those teens, but eventually we will rise into those mid-20s, partly sunny skies, and you can see by tomorrow evening we'll eventually end up with partly cloudy skies, but temperatures are not going to fall too much because of that change in the wind flow. Sunrise will occur at 7:52 a.m., and going into the next 7 days, you can already see almost 40 degrees on Friday, already into those mid-40s on both Saturday and Sunday. But like I previously mentioned, the further south you go, those numbers could be a little bit skewed to the point where we could see 50s and also record highs. Now next week it gets very interesting when it comes to the weather. There's still a very good amount of disagreements of exactly when the timing of this disturbance comes in. Early on though, if it does come in, especially on Monday or Tuesday, it will be mostly likely in the form of rain. And if it does continue, it will switch over into the form of snow by Wednesday. But as you can still see, above average temperatures are going to remain at least a good 20 degrees above normal, and morning lows also climbing above freezing by Monday morning.